I am back. So yes, sorry about the little hiatus. Just needed some personal time. Okay, let's open up new track. Let's go to our issues. Let's zoom in for everyone. Let's order the issues. So we'll do this. I'll do this another day. Let's do this one. Okay. So I'm just double checking what I've done, git status, making sure all right, cool. I've cleared off what I've been doing. So I've been working on this whilst I've been on the hiatus. So I've fixed a few things. I'm getting ready for the 0.30 branch or release, which will be a sort of major release. It's going to be breaking changes. So I will have to end up writing some SQL queries so people can transfer the data from the 0.29 branch to the 0.30. So yeah, hopefully that will go great. I will have to use those same queries because I'm on the 0. I forgot what number I'm on. This is so old that it doesn't actually, yeah. On the 28 branch. So yeah, got to get that done hopefully soon. So yeah, anyway, excuse the little lack of lighting. I've got a light right above me. I'll just, that has no light in it. So yes, I've currently using a lamp and some background light, which is all the way over there. So I will eventually have to buy some proper lights. All right, let's go through this. So log in as a normal user. Please note this user won't have access to all projects and tasks, which makes sense. Find an existing opening requirement, scroll down to the bottom of the requirement, go to requirement links and add a link. Expected results, only the objects the user has access can be found. Actual result, all objects, even those the user does not have. All right, cool. So this could affect multiple different areas. So let's set this all up. So first off, let's just run this. All right, good on that running. Let's also get the watch running too. npm run watch. Getting Webpack to do its thing. Won't take long. This light is not the best for the Rubik's Cubes. All right, cool. Let's jump straight into it. Now, this is a new database and stuff like that. I haven't set up anything, so let's actually set stuff up. Let's go normal user, team leader. Let's keep our usual thing. So no admin sort of stuff. Can add it and edit. I don't need those extra permissions. Save permission set. Cool. Groups. What do I usually call it? Team. QA team. There's no parental group. And let's create team leader. Team leader. And just our usual password. How the hell did I get onto that? All right, cool. And make sure that they are a team leader. double checking that that functionality works. Great. This is what we want. Okay, so essentially, let's create a new project. Let's call this only administration can access this. Only the admin can access this. Cool, create project. All done. All right, cool. So let's open up a new container with a personal container. Let's go team leader, bang. All right, now they should not be able to access this whatsoever. Boom, access denied. That's perfectly fine. Cool, let's do, this was for requirement. So team leader requirements. Yep, that's fine. Okay, cool. So specifically it asks, scroll to the requirement information page, go to the requirement links and add a link. So the requirement links, create a link. We want project. We should be able to see this. We should not be able to see data from other groups and teams that we don't have access to. And hey, how are you? And thank you very much, Aiden, for subscribing. I am back. I am sorry about the last month. Just went through a couple of personal things. So yes, you'll see me moving around a bit. So yeah, I do apologize, but welcome. How have you finished your study yet? Have you graduated? All right, if I just reload, I'm just wondering when these requirement links are gathered. That's when I change this. There you go. Have not finished, applied for some uni courses. Ooh, nice. Nice. Pretty exciting times. All right, so this will go object data requirement 1 project link list. All right, so. Oop. So we've got the request destination location object lookup. All right. If project, if task. All right. I think I did well with applying. One uni dropped requirements for me without saying anything. Oh, nice. I'm assuming dropping the requirements is good. I know when I worked for a university, I helped the equity and diversity team. This is back when I was essentially a data scientist before the term was coined. And we had to build a solution, so a database solution where essentially we're getting data from VTAC? I think, if memory serves me correctly, this has been over a decade. And then we needed data from student enrollment, all this sort of data to collate it together. And what we did was, if a student there were multiple different conditions. And if a student hit any of those conditions, their what was called an enter score, it's been changed now to ATAR score, was modified. So for example, if they were rural, if they were rural or living in low socioeconomic, I think the courses that they applied to, they had their ATAR modified. So 5 points would be granted extra, and all this kind of fun little tiny rules and stuff. It got complicated down to the point that if you're female going for a STEM course, I think you were given up to 10 points, but don't quote the numbers and stuff like that, but it was actually really interesting to do. The old process used to take 48 hours to do. I got it down into 17 minutes. So, yeah. Oh, yep. Someone's just doing that thing. Yeah, it's good because it means they probably like my personal statement. Oh, that's good. That is good. So hopefully you do get in easily. So, yeah. All right. I am looking at this code. I know how to do this a lot better now. I can get away with, I do believe, without the if statements now. So that would be a lot better to do without if statements. I accepted their offer, so unless I mess up, I should be fine. Ah, neat. Well, congratulations, touch wood. So, when do you start? Okay, object lookup. So, going in here. So this is excluding projects. Okay, there's nothing wrong with the exclusion point of this. That works perfectly fine. We now need to do our usual magic. I think sometime later this year, fair enough. I can't believe it's the end of January almost. All right, so what we need to do here is we need project ID in, and this is where we need to connect in the groups. This would be useful if I had my whiteboards on me. I'm so glad it's getting lighter. Oh yes, fair enough, yes. It's light here until about 9 p.m. I wake up with the light, so I've been waking up approximately around about 6 in the morning. But I do that like wake up thing where you're there for half an hour and be like, do I? So yeah, just me in the bed be like, I hate this. As I'm waking up. All right, so I'm trying to actually remember how I did this, and I'm going to actually have to put in another ticket just to improve this this section here. I wake up in the dark, so it's like trying to get out of bed. Yes, I know that. Here, oh, what time does? I'm getting distracted. I'm getting distracted whilst I actually think about this subconsciously. Date, sunrise, Melbourne. There is I think it's this one. So during July, it's around about between 6:30 and 7. But I find it really hard to get out of bed in winter. Summer, not so much. All right, going back to this, project ID in, and this is where we have group. Oh, we've changed the object assignment. Dot objects, dot filter, dot values, and then we just got project ID. So that's got to be some, yeah, that and Swarmer, and you're like, oh yeah, I'm getting out of bed. Whereas winter, you're like, oh, do I have to? All right, project object filter. So we want project object ID equals location ID, and the group ID in is where we do user group objects.filter is deleted equals false, and then the user name equals request.username. Memory serving me correctly, I should do the is deleted equals false here. All right. So I'm just going to test this. Essentially, this will be the same sort of logic going down. The idea being is I'll do it quickly today. I'll put it in a bug report being like, we need to actually improve linked lists to actually sort of shrink down this code base, make it less confusing. We don't need the if objects if we've got a better way to do it. So yeah, cool. So that is like that. Let's test it out. Let's, we should be able to just bang here and bang here. This failed with 500. That's perfectly fine. Figure out why. Object has no username. All right. This is where, it doesn't have the admin sort of thing. This is where I use my Beekeeper Studio, which is all the way on that screen. Wait, get over here. Oop, right. There we go, all right. Excuse the smallness of the screen. This would be, you'll notice how this is all changed up and stuff like that. So yeah, been spending time on that. I've got to thank Nocturnal for helping me with this. I clicked on the wrong one, didn't I? User group, view data. Oh no, clicked on the right one. User group, is it jet? Username ID. All right. And then I just need to change this to task and then back to project. What does request have? All right. I'm going to cheat. I'm going to look up because I know the similar code. So group ID N. Nope. So user group object filters. Now that's what we should do. All right. I'm gonna do better. All right, import everything from NearBeach.models. Oh, from NearBeach. All right, when you're doing JavaScript for a long time, you always. All right, so what we want is A equals user group. User groups dot filter to objects dot filter. All right, and that will. There's no pluralness in NearBeach. It's designed to be singular. Just because it was causing a lot of confusion, that's why I made that mistake. All right. Okay. B equals user group dot objects dot get pk equals 1. So that will be just the first one. Okay, cool. Cool. All right. So going back to wherever I was. Shoot, I've lost where I was. Linked list. No, I want Python stuff. Object data linked list. There we go. So I'm gonna actually rip most of this out. Because a lot of it, you can simplify it. Get user groups. For example, user group results equals user group dot objects dot filter, and then what we're filtering for is deleted equals false. Username equals request dot username. Technically, that should be it. Okay, let's find this here. It's not liking it. All right. This is very small text. I do apologize. I will just... Okay. Let's see what I've done elsewhere. Compress.user. Okay, it looks like it's request.user. All right. Okay, so now that we've got that, so we've got all the, and then what we need, and then group ID is null equals false. Okay, that in theory, paste it in here, move. Cool. That worked a charm. All right, so we've got that running. Okay. So that will contain all the groups. Like so. Use the group results, bang. That's what we want. And then in here, we can actually get rid of this. We can just go user group results. Like so. And then this does the exact same thing. Yeah, does the same thing. Yeah, all right. Okay, task. Project, perfect. Now, the problem is we need to test it with a case where we can actually assign it to a project. So we're going to create a new project, being like everyone can access. Just to test its this is ability. No. Okay. I got too excited too quickly. All right, what if I just copy this? What's location ID? Oh, do we need? No, we don't need that. At all. There we go, done. Cool. Perfect. Okay, so we need to copy that idea down for the tasks and stuff like that. So task ID, object assignment, object filter. Oh, yes, we need project ID is null equals false. Definitely need that in there. And this is what we were using. This is what we could potentially use. But I don't know why it's... Oh, that's on the exclude. All right. So here, what we need is task ID in. And then object assignment to objects. Oops. Dot filter is deleted equals false. And then task ID is null equals false because we don't want it false, but we want the group ID in user group results. All right. And then we just need the values of task ID to pop out. And then we just need to do it for these items very quickly. All right. I'm just going to make a new ticket. All right, this is bug. This is submitted. Actually, this is not really a bug. Cosmetics. Submitted. Sign up to me. Object data. MISC. All right, great. Yep, sweet. All right, so at the moment, we've only got the projects and tasks. So if we create a new link, we've only got those two. So that functionality might be used elsewhere, but we might not need to limit down that functionality for the other items. But I'll make note of that in here when testing. Testing notes. We noticed that the same function can also support requirement items, even though they are not called from the link wizard. Please note where we are getting to this data from. We will need to figure out if we need to apply this logic to those various statements. There we go. So this is ready for rig testing. Cool, we can move on. Just gonna close all these. All right, back down to 16. All right, so we've got a bunch there. There's a couple of things in there which, so for example, the pausing of the RFCs and stuff like that, that is something I do want to work on. I just need to figure out what the best solution for that is. Users cannot upload, update, change lead. Yeah, there's a couple of things in here which we need to sort of go through and figure out how I'm going to do that. All right, there's no feedback. We can actually do this one. This is a normal sort of thing. I just want to get some of these tickets out of here. And then I'll come back and do these major ones because I need some serious time to do them. Okay. Let's open this up. Now we did this just before. So when we went to, let's say users, and we go our team leader, and we click on this, there's no feedback. We don't know if that's changed or not. If we tick it, we don't know if that's changed. So we need a little thing being like users updated, which we have a mix-in for. So for example, when we hit update requirement, bang. Okay, bang. So what we'll need to do is we'll just need that to pop down, being like, bang, all right, user's been updated. Cool, let's do that. Oh, but first, what was our other bug? Just been a little bit good. Get status, git add NearBeach views. Not worried about the static. Okay, git commit bug fix, git push. Now I know in a second my phone's going to be like, because this is going to fail Circle CI. I am going to be actively trying to fix up Circle CI. The problem is I want to actually get the database solidified before doing that, because I've already had to go back and make a few changes and stuff like that, which has mucked up the fixtures. So I'm going to have to let it fail for a little bit longer, and then I will fix it up. Hopefully Wednesday. Hopefully Wednesday I will be happy enough to actually create the fixtures, get them set in stone, and so forth like that. So yeah. So you didn't do what I do and mute the emails. No, I like to have the Circle CI email me when something goes wrong, because that way when I get this up and running and I push something that breaks the unit tests and the end-to-end tests and so forth like that, it just notifies me rather than me not paying attention, which will happen. I just don't pay attention sometimes. So actually having that email come through is helpful. All right, excuse me whilst I finish the solve. I have a problem of not checking my emails. Found out I had a ton of emails. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, for my personal account, I had a lot of gigs worth of emails, so I deleted everything from after a particular date. All right. So what we need is that little thing popping up. So that thing, just the modal, it is called the loading modal. So it'll pop up anyway. So if we simulate this to be, let's say, bang, let's put it in here, this method. Let's put on regular 2G. It goes updating your requirement details. It'll keep going, it'll keep going, it'll keep going, and then it will be like updated. So a lot of the times, due to how fast NearBeach is, this will just, boom, done. I forgot how slow 2G is. Has it even transferred it? No way. No way it's that slow. Oh, I did that on no throttling. All right, cool. So yeah, we don't see it because by the time it gets to here, it's already sent the 313 bytes of data. which is literally just bang. All right. Cool. So let's do that. So what we want to do is we've got the loading module. I do believe that is rendered into every single page. So it should be on this page too. So if we just go view page source, loading modal, there it is right there. So we just need to essentially access it and be like, hey, poke, do this. So what we want, let's open up this. Let's find out what module this is on. It's probably the user list or similar. So we'll go to components. We go down, it's user list. Yep. So over here, we go into the JavaScript and we go under components. Go down to users. It's not there. It's probably under administration, user list. Boom, I'm gonna drop this down, scroll down. We have the team leader as the fourth one. So this in this thing here, update group leader. So we've already got modal pulling in. We won't need any of that. So update group leader, so forth. Then, so that's updating the data. So let's updated data. And hey, Nocturnal, how are you? Thank you very much for your help with the, I nearly said migrations, the models. That has been wonderful. So thank you. Greatly appreciated. How have you been? I sadly don't have Socks with me at the moment. I'm looking after my father's cat. Essentially, Socks and her don't get on well. So, yeah. I will be getting her back when I essentially give my father's cat back. And my father's cat doesn't like streams. So, yes, you'll hear her around, but yeah. She's an evil cat. I think I posted a picture of her on Instagram. You alright? Just woke up? Oh, nice. Alright. There she is. In all her evilness. I'm doing a lot better, thank you. Yeah, so I will finally move into my own place in just under 2 weeks. So, yeah. It's been rough, but we're still talking, which is good. And I'll probably leave it at that because I'll be sticking this on YouTube. So, yeah. Anyway, now we need the modal up here. Set up modal telling user of update. Thank you. Thank you. It is greatly appreciated. So. All right. So this will be, I think, const loading modal equals new modal. And then we do loading modal like that. Then okay, and also, so I'm just looking at the code. We'll also need document.get element by ID, bang that in inner HTML, and then we just need to be updating users, updating team leader status. That's all we need there. So that should be fine. And then coming down here, update the loading modal status. And then we should have document get. We really should. Oh, it's fine. We'll cheat. Updated, complete. Team leader status, complete. All right. What are you working? Oh, okay. I'm just fixing a couple of bugs. So essentially this bug is, we've got no feedback. So when someone clicks on the team leader, where have I got it? Like right here, there's no feedback that it's been done. So I'm just adding that in right now. So we should get feedback, and we didn't. Document code. Oh, okay. Okay. Const loading modal content equals document get element by ID loading modal content. And in theory, this should actually be update the loading modal content. Like here, loading modal content dot in HTML. Give me 1 second. I'm just double checking to see if that is a function or not. All right, it is updating team leader status. All right. And then down here, when we're doing this, we can get rid of this and just put in loading modal content. Right. Done. Show error modal is not a function. What happened? That show error modal should work. All right, but let's do one thing at a time. Let's make sure this works. Tick. Cool. Error. Type error. Loading modal content.innerHTML is not a function. Oh, stupidly put that as a function. Okay. Second thing, let's fix this this up right now. We should have mix-ins that deal with this. And we don't. Okay, cool. So how do I declare the mix-ins again? Let's have a quick look. Mix-ins. Oh wait, these are mix-ins. And it's just this. Yep, cool. It's just an array, and then I've got error modal mix in, and that should work. So if I create an error, for example, hit reload, create a subtle error. So this will error out much like we just did before. Because I want to actually test to make sure this modal is popping up. Perfect. All right, cool. Now we get rid of this. We put it back to how it was, save it. Okay, wait 2 seconds, hit reload. All right. Updated team leader. Yep, sweet. And then when we remove it, sweet. Cool. All right. So I'm happy with that. So what I'll do is get status. I'm gonna git add source, get status, just double checking that there is no other ones. So git commit bug fix. Copy this. Paste it in. Do a git push. All right. I am going to change this to ready for retesting. Cool. A simple modal will now appear telling user that it has been updated. Cool. Getting through this list slowly. So yeah. Once again, some of these I will need to set up. So for example, the pausing of the RFCs, that will need some setup. And the blocking of the change tasks within the RFCs will need some thorough setup just before I start. So just gonna take out some easy stuff to do. This linked list one, we just put it in today. So the allowed hosts, this should be used as an environmental variable. We should fix that for the next major release of NearBeach. So the idea is if we go to the Docker, where is it again? It's under Ocean Suite. We've got our settings. So at the moment, excuse the really, really tiny text. Let me just zoom in. There we go. So this is the setting files for the Docker. As you see, we are pulling information in, but we're not pulling in the information for allowed hosts. So that will need to actually be done. I need to do a little bit of research to find out, hey, could I use something like this for an F string here or something like that. But then you've got the problem with people who might have, for example, www or multiple different subdomains and stuff like that. What we could do to support them as best as possible. So as you can see right above it, I've probably already figured out the answer. So yeah, this is something I will have to figure out. Hopefully soon. So that's with that bug. So yeah, I just got to do the ready for QA, and there is a sort of pause or block sort of functionality that I'm putting in. I've just got to figure out this is one thing which is actually blocking the database structure. So this is one thing I've got to do. Once that whole thing has been done, that's when I can fix up all the tests and unit tests and stuff like that. Welcome notification text on login screen. I believe we did something. Let's have a look. I can't get this any bigger. I am terribly sorry. Okay. Now it'll be under notifications. We do have something already there, but welcome to the want to use the logs. Some companies might want a simple notification. All right, so I do believe I started this. I think I mucked it up. I don't have access to the admin URL on this build. No, I don't. That's fine. So I'll skip this one for the moment. Just because I've got to do a little bit of work to get that up and running. Actually, no, I can do a workaround. If I stop this, go over here, let's go exit. All right, Python 3 manage run server. I can run the server from over here. I'm still in the wrong folder structure. All right. Notifications. Oh. No such table as NearBeach notifications. It's right there. Does that happen on any other one? Yeah, it does. All right. This is a bug. Oh, it will be an early light for me tonight. How long have I been streaming? Okay, yeah, an hour. See how much longer I can go for. Okay, that's really weird how that's happening. And that might be because I need to rebuild the database and stuff like that, because I'm in the midst of rebuilding the everything with it, but not sure. All right, let's have a look at the code. God, there's so many stack files in there. Yeah, it should be doing this perfectly fine. Alright, I am going to put this down as a bug, a critical bug at the moment. I cannot access admin. Okay, currently the local build, we can't access, oh no, can't access any tables under the, all right, can't access any tables under the admin. This could be related to the database needing to be rebuilt during this alpha restructure. Database. Okay, cool. This is a showstopper. It's the bug. Submitted main database backend. All right, and then we just create that. Cool. So we're finding an error whilst we're solving more bugs. Okay, so I forgot what bug we were actually looking at. The RFC change tasks and stuff like that. Okay, I've forgotten. But for the moment, I'm going to move on. Okay, object link does not pull description in Kanban card. I need to actually sit down and think about how I'm going to get that data out. So yeah, I mean, it could be as simple as pulling that information from the API, just getting it and just being like, all right, cool, here it is. So it shouldn't be too hard. Change task user list not updating when adding or removing groups from requests for change. That one. Open up an existing RFC, modify the groups, remove all groups, add, change tasks, click on the user lists, expect user lists to be updated, not updated. Okay, that one requires a little bit more work and thought because of the view X. Cannot pause, RFC. So there's a couple of RFC ones in here which I just don't want to start tonight. Because it's just the database type of things. I want to give it more thought. Link task in Kanban board does not have object link inside description. Ah, yes, we need. So if we actually go. Actually, I think I didn't break it. So I shouldn't do that there. I should actually do this through bug, through here. I set it up. All right. Might not be an issue. Right. Actually, let's confirm this. Let's confirm that this is not an issue. So I'm going to stop this here. I am going to cd into my old PyCharm build. I'm going to, so I've got database copies, so I'm going to remove the old one, copy the database, copy like so, and then what I'm going to do, copy the one from NearBeach into here, and then run the server. Because it could be that it's on the old database, which of course won't work. Let's, oh. All right, no, that was a simple notification. Hello, world. Use the username team leader. Today, 6 a.m. All right. So yeah, I'm going to close this off. Issue is a false bug. It was caused by the fact that I was using an old database. Won't fix. Okay, specifically putting that as a won't fix. Because yeah, but I'm not going to, there's nothing to fix. And that, and also when I write the bug things and all that kind of stuff, you know, it doesn't pop up its ugly head. All right. So the notifications aren't working. So it looks like the table structure is there, but notifications should pop up. Come on. All right, let's debug this. Let's figure out why. Okay, we want not the views. Actually, no, screw it. We want the views. We want the login one. I've got to pull the login into its own thing. No, it's not that. Where's the login again? Oh. Authentication. Ah, there we go. All right, so there's our login. We know it's going to hit that and go proper down here. Okay, let's hit the refresh. Didn't hit that. Oh, I'm running it through this. That's why. Could turn on the debugger. Simple mistakes. Okay, now that I hit reload, it'll go bang. All right, notifications. Okay. So we're just going to step through. Okay, notification results. Oops. So we've got a query set of 0. Okay, so that's not working. That is not ideal whatsoever. So, why is that not working? So Q is deleted, false. Yeah, we still need that there. We still need the dates in there. Notifications all or login page. Cool. That's just the same logic as that. Huh. Okay. Tell you what, let's jump over here. Let's go clear, Python 3, manage shell. Let's go from NearBeach model imports. Model. All right. A equals notifications. Is it notifications? Yeah, notification object dot filter. We're not gonna. objects. There we go. So b equals a at the 0 point. Boom, dot. And then what we want, yeah, notification location. Login equals login. All right. Done. Oh, I've got to hit play. Oops. So once again, just stepping through. Notification results is none. All right. Gonna copy that, and I am gonna have to import from Django's DB models. From Django DB models. Notification results is a query set of 1. Why is it giving me 0 then? Should be on the same database. Should be bin keyword, but you know, won't surprise me. Yeah, still query set of 0. All right. Notifications, where did you go? Currently, notifications are picking up nothing. All right. I'm gonna have to look into this. It's probably because it's connected to the other database. Yeah, it's totally connected to the other database. That's why. All right, no problem. Yeah, I can do something about it. But I am probably going to call it there tonight, just because I am getting very tired. So let's go find someone to raid. Where's my